What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Tuesday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt, and we are back after a no foul, no harm day. So the balls were flying at our Truist Park yesterday, and O'Neal Cruz put on quite the show. That was fun. He easily, he hit one 513, flew over, longest home run. He hit the longest home run in the entire tournament, the entire Derby. So if you had bet that as well, O'Neal Cruz hit the longest home run. He hit that as well. So that won us a half a unit, but then he did not win the home run derby, got beat by, and it's still going on right now. So I came downstairs to tape here at 11 o'clock Eastern time. It's not over yet. It looks like it's going to be Cal Raleigh, the odds-on favorite, which would be great news for the sports books because it won't be that big of a costly hit for them for Cal Raleigh to win. He was the favorite at plus 220, plus 230. So 1-1, a completely and totally flat day for us on a Monday. Tuesday, to the All-Star Game we go. I've got 3 bets for you guys coming up. 1 full unit and 2 half-unit plays, or to win half-unit plays for us. Not going to go crazy in the All-Star Game, but something to watch, something to be a part of coming up here in just 1 second. But before we give you the picks for today, a reminder about the very cool Jim Palmer autographed baseball that we are giving away during the month of July. To win this from our friends at pristineauction.com, it's very easy. Just go and subscribe to this very YouTube channel for Betting Pros, or if you're listening to the audio, go to YouTube and subscribe to the Betting Pros YouTube channel, and then comment on this video, whatever you want to comment, and you will be entered into the contest that we will give this away on the 1st of August. So stay tuned for all the information for a Jim Palmer signed baseball to be given away at the end of July, beginning of August for us. Also, reminder about what's going on for our friends at NOVIG. That is still available at the moment. The offer is still good if you guys want to take advantage of it. What is NOVIG? It is a peer-to-peer sports betting platform that's legal in most states. You compete against other users, not the house. Sometimes you get better lines. Sometimes you can set your own lines. There's no commissions and no hidden fees. It uses a coin deposit system, but it is real money. You can use the code DailyJuice for a 50% off your first coin purchase up to $25. Check it out now at bettingpros.com/juice. That's bettingpros.com/juice. All right, we go to tonight with the All-Star Game. Truist Park is where we're going to be located for this. Sorry, I actually got to move it around on the screen. I normally don't do that, but that looks kind of funky on screen. Let's fix it. There we go. Live on air. We're fixing the video. So here we are at Truist Park. So I went back and took a look at the number of All-Star games outdoors. Now, I get it. It's Atlanta, so it's hot. It's sticky, and the ball flies. But the last time we played outdoors was in 2023, T-Mobile, Seattle. The National League won 3-2. Dodger Stadium, 3-2 American League. Coors Field, everyone said bet the over. Nope, 5-2. Progressive Field, Cleveland, 4-3. Nationals Park in 2018, outdoors, game went to extras, 8-6. So a little bit of an anomaly there. In 2016, Petco Park, San Diego, warm weather. I think it's going to be hot, 4-2. Okay? In fact, of the games that have been played outdoors, of the last 10 games for the All-Star Game that has been played at an outdoor stadium, over 7 has only hit twice. On top of the fact that the American League has dominated in the outdoor venues. Now, they won last year. It was indoors. The game went over. It was in Arlington, in Texas. Game went over. Jared Duran was your MVP of that game. 5-3 win for the AL. But in Seattle was 3-2 NL. That snapped a long streak of American League domination in the All-Star Game, and they finally won one. Now, do they win another one? More on that here in just 1 second. So here are your outdoor totals for the last 5. 3-2, 3-2, 5-2, 4-3. Total set at 7. We have a really good push potential here, okay? It's even money. We might get burned, but given the pitchers that are about to be rolled out here for the National League and the American League, I mean, the pitchers, one, we're starting with Paul Skeens, All right, so Paul Skeens starts. Then they're going to throw, in some order, Logan Webb, Zach Wheeler, Mackenzie Gore, Robbie Ray, Chris Sale, Yamamoto, Peralta, Diaz, Suarez, Rodriguez. Like, good luck, okay? At some point, they may turn around and throw Jacob Mizorowski, okay? Heat, and more heat for the National League. Oh, the American League, they're not bad either, by the way. They're going to start the game with Tarek Skubal. Then they're going to throw Crochet at some point. Maybe he may come in. Max Fried, Hunter Brown, Jacob deGrom, Framber Valdez. I mean, Fried's not pitching, obviously, because Fried's hurt. But Bubik, I mean, it's stupid. I mean, you got just this list of players that are going to be run out for both teams pitching-wise. We have a league that can't score. We have a league that has seen a massive drop in score in overall offense. They have the second lowest home run rate in the last decade. So, I mean, they don't hit home runs. They strike out a ton, and it's power arm after power arm after power arm coming out of the bullpen. Under. I don't know where we're seeing offense. I could be dead wrong. Under 7. It's kind of a simple play for me. Under 7 and even money for one unit, it's worth the shot, okay? If a couple of guys run into them and we see a 5-3 final or something like that, tip of the cap, I lost, we'll move on. It's an even money play. Not that big of a deal. But this is just too easy in terms of looking at the outdoor games, looking at what we've seen, and the arms coming out of both teams. It's just dumb. I mean, too much power, too much fire coming out of the bullpen and starting the game. Speaking of starting the game, so we're going under 7. This bet is extremely juicy, but I don't care. No run in the first inning. Skubal up against Paul Skeens. Why? Well, look it. We're talking about, again, just ridiculous talent to start the game. Got a 2.01 ERA for Paul Skeens, a .93 whip, a 28% strikeout ratio, a guy whose stuff is just ridiculous. He's impossible to hit. And early in games, I mean, you don't score on Paul Skeens. According to Baseball Reference, Paul Skeens has allowed 0 runs, 2 walks, and 13 hits in the first inning this season, while recording 22 strikeouts. He's thrown a scoreless first inning in all 20 of his starts so far this year. Tarek Skubal is equally stupid with a 1.94 ERA and a .71 whip. He has been tremendous in the first inning. He has a 32% strikeout rate in his first time through the order. He's been good in 16 of 19 starts in 2025. It's extraordinarily expensive. I don't care. I'm going to lay it. Lay it to win a half a unit like a prop bet, okay? This is like a prop. It is a prop, really, by definition. But Nerfy, minus 160 at 0.8 units to win a half a unit coming back. Again, if somebody runs into one in the first inning and hits a home run, you just tip the cap and move on, okay? Not that big of a deal. But I can't see it. I know it's expensive, but I can't see how either team scores. Just given the two pitchers that are starting, they're going to come out and throw absolute gas out of the gate. Skubal and Skeens for 3 outs? Good luck. Tough to hit those guys. I don't care what the lineup says. I don't care who the batters are. I don't care how many times you put Ohtani up against Skubal. It's Skubal, okay? Nerfy, minus 160 to win a half a unit. And finally, we're going to come in here and we're going to jump in with the National League to win. Why? Ohtani. They have Ohtani, and the American League doesn't. Look, I've been making fun of the American League for most of this entire season. I think the American League is kind of trash. And the lineup, frankly, is not nearly as impressive as what the American League. I mean, Gleyber Torres is leading off. Gleyber Torres leading off. We've got Riley Green, who's going to come in here and bat second. Judge and Raleigh and Vladdy Jr. as your 3, 4, 5 is really impressive, but I just don't like the American League roster offensively. The NL lineup has Ohtani, Acuna, Marte, and Freeman, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Machado, you got, PCA is batting 9th. I mean, you got the guy who might win the MVP if it wasn't for Ohtani batting 9th. So, the National League's just better, okay? There's a better team. I know the American League has kicked their tails, but I think after 2 years ago winning 3-2 in Seattle and then losing last year in Arlington, I don't think we see another American League run. I think the National League bounces back. It's a slight price on the National League. Bet it to win a half a unit, -110. You can find it in the market. I'll take the National League to win the All-Star Game coming up here tonight in Atlanta. So, all right, 3 bets for us today. Under 7 in the All-Star Game, even money, that for 1 unit. Nerfy, no run in the first inning at -160. Bet that to win a half a unit. And the National League to win tonight in the All-Star Game at -110. Bet that at 0.55 units to win a half a unit here. We could potentially clear 2 units on this if you win all 3 bets for us here on a Tuesday. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all my socials at Sports Talk Matt every morning, wherever you guys get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.